Hello and welcome to Meet the Management. Today I'll be interviewing DDZ. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is DDZ. How's it going?
It's going great. So I just wanted to come on here and ask you a few questions about your time and ego and, just about yourself in general.
Alright, sounds good. Not much to talk about, pretty boring person.
Yeah, well, we can find a way to make it a little interesting. Alright,
Alright.
so first off, how do you plan on helping EGO?
Um, well, I mean, I do what I can. When it comes to, rules or server updates and whatnot. They come through the management, managers and then up to senior managers and whatnot, and whether or not they should be accepted or declined. Not everything that gets brought to us will get accepted, but what we do find or see fit that the server would improve with, I do like helping in that case. And
Yeah, like just, you know, overall, keep making sure the management is kept up and people aren't slacking off and showing
basically,
their
that's what
ability.
point I'm at now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Community manager like manages, I don't really know if I should say like the community, but more of like
Well, I am community manager. I guess my main group would be CS:GO, but overall, I pretty much will help the entire community, not just one group of people.
is there any other big side of it that you're on other than CS?
As in,
Like the GTA, like I know there's, I think there's a roleplay server. I
um,
think.
that GTA is basically role. I mean, if you're talking about roleplay, Jailbreak and TTT are basically roleplay as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've played on our GTA server once or twice. It's fun. Same with Minecraft when the zombie escape server came out. All of the CS guys went off and started playing it for a bit.
That's fun. What would you say inspires you?
Basically all the friends I've made here, the connections. When you get to know a group of people and you've been playing with them for a while now, uh, you basically want to help and make not really the friendship, but even the servers all together as good as possible, so they can have fun or enjoy it. Basically, how the motto is punk free gaming.
Yep. Just making sure that, everything everything doesn't really decline or go backwards. Like you don't want to make things less fun or,
No, it's like
stuff
these
that
people
drives
will
people
always
away.
be here for their own reasons. Some to have fun, some to cause problems. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, we need to make sure that it's all fun and games.
Yep, yep. Okay, is there any aspirations you have?
um, If you asked me this 2 years ago, yeah, I had quite a bit. Basically, to work up the top of the leadership, and help in any way I can. Which still, even though I'm community manager at this point, I still want to continue and help EGO the best I can. Uh, Again, it just falls back to what you're interested in, really. And at the moment, I'm interested in CS, but also all VGO.
Yep. Uh, what would you say your favorite thing is to do?
Um, Play games. Outside of playing games, I usually hang out with some friends, IRL, and we end up, just hanging out. Sometimes we go to gun range. Sometimes we watch a movie, or just sit at home and smoke hookah, basically.
Sounds like a nice life.
Well, at this point, I don't have much. School's done, been done for a while. All you've got is work and games.
I mean, I'm still kind of in the thick of it right now, but I mean, I'm pretty much done with my my like end exams because I take a funny little thing called Cambridge, which like a
Cambridge University.
yeah. I mean, I'm not in Cambridge University. No, I'm
No.
not. I'm not crazy. I'm in a school that has a Cambridge program, but it's pretty much like taking British practices into American society. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't.
Oh, if you want good examples, Jay is British. You can ask him for advice. I'm sure he'll know.
But, yeah, I mean, I totally understand it. Like, I've been wanting school to be over for like 2 months now. Like, it has been an absolute hellscape.
Yeah, no, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's a piece of paper, but it's all experience when you go through it. Like I didn't. There was a point in time where I was just like, I don't want it. I don't care for it, and I just started working as a lab tech basically. Uh, but the amount I was getting paid for and how much I would have been paid if I actually had that degree was there was a huge difference in it. So I was like, you know what? I'll talk to you guys later. I went back to school and finished.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I work at a grocery store.
Hmm?
At least, I mean, I kind of did, but I'm on leave right now. It kind of drew me a little crazy,
Uh,
but yeah, I could totally. I mean, I'm personally, I'm working towards becoming like a pilot.
oh,
I've already got my written ground examination pass, which is pretty much like it's like the written portion of your driver's license. So
that
I don't
was
know. It's just
my second idea for a major. I originally had started in architecture. Took a few courses in that in college, and then I was like, I don't really want this. And then that pilot or accountant was what my second choices were. So I
yeah,
decided on accountant, and then I was like, it's boring, and ended up with computer science at the end of the day.
computer science. Is it difficult?
No, not really. You just they basically teach you what you need to, and then you can always learn on your own as well if you really wanted.
I've I've always tried to become like a computer. I want to say whiz, but like just somebody that knows what they're doing. It's just like some things I do get, and other things they just like go right over my head. Like you go to your grandmother's house, and she's like, "How the hell does this Wi-Fi thing work?"
It's like they
And
want you to
and you
restart
and
the
you're like
router.
you're like, "Oh my gosh, grandma, like you're so like this is such an easy thing." And then you go and you see these other people doing like just a little bit of code, and you're like I'll never be able to do this. Like it's kind of like you get put in those shoes, you taste your own medicine. At
Yeah.
least for me.
It's like anything else you learn, really. When you first
Yeah.
start off with school in general, you don't know what 2 plus 2 is. You don't know what
And I remember the first
algebra
day
is.
I saw a multiplication problem. I thought I was done.
This is not math, this kind of deal.
Yeah, I was
X
like,
is the
what?
letter of the alphabet, not meant for math.
Algebra? Yeah, okay. Does DDZ stand for anything?
Yeah, it stands for initials of each of me and my brother's names. It's me and my two brothers. We basically started this tag, not tag really. It's more of a name basis um, where we used to play together in Xbox 360 days. We used to share the same account, and I just carried it on basically.
Like a legacy.
Yep.
Do your brothers play any games or are they involved with EGO?
Not really. No. They don't play on EGO. I did see one of them on one of the servers a while ago, but it was just him joining with a bunch of his friends, and asked him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we just joined. We just wanted to serve." I was like, "All right, just know that the server has rules." He's like, "Oh yeah, we don't do anything. We talk in Discord." I was like, "All right."
Yeah. Um, who is your favorite player on EGO?
Okay, if I don't say this name, she'll probably be mad, but I'm just gonna say Heidi for the sake of it.
Who's Heidi?
Heidi, she's just too hard to explain. She's a media community manager. She's basically the person running what you need to do.
My boss?
Your boss, basically, yeah.
Uh, okay. Yeah, I do know what Heidi actually. Yeah, I do know.
I
I know
hope
her
you know
all
her.
very well.
uh, no, but
Alright.
there are other people too. Like I said, when you've been in the community as long as I have, you meet a lot of uh, a lot of different people, and they're all friends in their own ways.
What is your favorite game?
Definitely not CS:GO. Hate that game.
Why would you hate it?
No, I don't actually hate it. It's one of the main games that I play besides League of Legends. Now I know there's two different sides for that second game where some people hate it and some people love it, but CS:GO, I don't
No.
necessarily
Are we talking League of Legends or CS:GO or both? Like,
CS:GO. Now I'm talking about CS:GO. I'm talking about the love-hate for League. Like you'll ask some
yeah.
people, "Hey, you play League?" and they're like,
You
"Ugh."
have you played Smite?
I tried on my old computer, back when
Yeah.
I had I think it was a 1050 Ti, and it would not run for some reason. So I
Uh,
gave up on it and never played it again.
yeah. It's I mean you probably already know that it's like
A 2D
League of
version.
Legends. It's just yeah, it's like you get the 3D view or
Uh,
third person view. Yeah. Um, what would you say is your favorite movie?
uh, like I said, I'm gonna say Get Smart because I watched it recently and that movie's funny.
Let's get smart.
It's cringe comedy, like stupid comedy. It has Steve Carell and I think Anne Hathaway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said her name right.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that's right.
but it's like I can't remember. Like, was it MI6 or some secret organization gets their cover blown, and now they have to find and stop the bad guys, basically. But every other scene, you'll just see something funny. Like if you've seen The Office, right? Um, it's
Love The Office.
that kind of cringe at times,
Yeah.
but it's funny.
Cool, cool. Anything else you want to mention?
Nothing really. I say join the servers when you guys are free. Op servers always looking for people.
Yeah, I mean we've got all sorts of different modes and things you can do. It's not just, one specific type. Like we're not just doing team death matches. That would just be boring. We've got,
We got
you know,
Jailbreak, TTT, BHOP, Op, Surf.
you
So
can
many
climb for
possibilities.
hours if you want. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, KZ also popping now. New server. But I mean, when it comes down to it, like main point is just have fun, whatever you do.
Talk to people, make friends.
Yeah, that's how
I
it's
mean,
and like when you're in middle school, right? Or even elementary, it's easier to make friends. It's like you go up to somebody, you say hi, and then all of a sudden 5 minutes later you're best friends because you're little kids. But as you grow up, it's harder to make friends, or for some people harder to go and communicate and, get those friends basically. But when you're online, you can be who you want to be or who you are in person sometimes, and I guess it's more of a confidence boost that they can't really see you
yeah,
and are able to just be friends.
yeah. I mean, and if the thing is, like, people don't really, especially on our servers, like, pretty much everybody encourages, everybody to be themselves and don't let other people put you down because if they do, they're just projecting themselves and trying to spread hate because they just don't know what else to do except be mean. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the kind of people you gotta get out of the server.
Yeah.
Clean
Just
them
kind of deal
up.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you coming out and interviewing.